Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's Mazi again, and I'm here to share my outlook with you guys. Okay. So finally, GBP USD have actually gotten into our range or our zone, demand zone since yesterday, as mapped out by me on my yesterday outlook. So today is a continuation of yesterday outlook. So yeah, what are my expectations? The price I've gotten here, am I going to buy? No, I am not going to buy. Why won't I buy? I'm only going to buy only when I get an engulfing of this red candle. Meaning price has to struggle and struggle and move all the way to this point and close with a body. Then I can trade off this point. Um that is the only reason I will be trading from this point. I don't care whether price has tapped into my other block. I don't care. But when price taps into this red line, which is my midpoint, I am more confident. Right? But for now, I am waiting for price to drop to this midpoint before I am going to execute this trade. So let me highlight this zone like I normally do. Then delete this parallel too, so my chart doesn't look too noisy. Okay, so here we go. Let me still identify the exit point. Here we go. Then I delete this, or then I delete this. Okay, so I've been able to filter what I want. So it's going to be my entry. It's going to serve as my entry. Then this is going to serve as exits. Okay, so I'll be waiting patiently to see price drop to this point. Then once price drops to that point, what are my expectations? So I'll be expecting price to do something like this, create a low, use that low for liquidity, create a high, and come into the 50% range, and boom. This is what I'll be expecting. That is my confirmation. 50%, yeah. I'll put my Fibonacci somewhere there. Trace it to whatever high it created before the pullback. And my trade is going to be from the 50% long. Yeah, I'll just stretch to this external range, stop loss just below it. So that is how I will be trading this GBP USD. So I'm patiently waiting for price to create this thing. After coming to my midpoint, create a low, use that low for liquidity, right? Then create a clear break of structure, come back to the 50% of the Fibonacci of that structure range. So that structure is going to most likely be on 15 minutes. Since it's 4 hours, so the structure should be better on 15 minutes or 30 minutes. And this will be me. Let's move to the next pair. So if you're watching this video from Telegram, because I know Telegram don't allow more than 3 minutes video, so you can get the full version on my YouTube page. Yeah, you can get the full version on my YouTube page. So this video is proudly sponsored by Hola Prime, one of the best prop firms in the industry. Their rules are not complicated, very, very easy rules that you can understand. And also, they are the most transparent firm because they allow whatever activity they are doing to be fully audited by an independent body called Deloitte. Whatever payout they are putting out there is being independently audited by Deloitte. Why? Because they have a record they are trying to maintain, which is no payout denial and the fastest payout in the industry. So that is why they are doing that. And when I say Hola Prime is the most transparent and they don't deny payout, it doesn't mean you should just get an account, trade anyhow you like and you get paid. No. But what they mean by not denying payout is any rules that is not stated on their platform or their website, they can never deny you with such rule. That is just what they meant by no payout denial. So make sure you read the rules, understand the rules, trade accordingly, and don't worry, you're going to get paid. That is what Hola Prime is promising. And also, they're looking for profitable traders. So if you're a very good trader, I think Hola Prime needs you, because if you're able to pull out 5 payouts, they're going to adopt you into their prime circle. You now become an elite trader with Hola Prime and enjoy numerous benefits. You can have your capital upgraded to up to $2 million and other benefit that comes with it. So whatever the firm is offering, you get to enjoy it firsthand before every other trader. And also for the fact that they have a broker, I believe they're looking for those traders because they want to be copying your trade with business. So they make more money at the end of the day. Copy your trade and you make more money. So yeah, that is that about that. So with Hola Prime, there's no consistency rule except you're doing except you're doing instant withdrawal. But if you're doing bi-weekly and bi-monthly, no consistency rule, no lot size restriction, weekend holding is allowed, static drawdown, not trailing drawdown, and there's no unnecessary slippage. So the only slippage you're going to experience is maybe doing news is a normal standard slippage, and when market closes. Aside that, whatever you're risking is what you're risking. They don't slip you unnecessarily. So click the link on my bio to have access to the broker and the prop firm and my other social media pages. And also use the link on my screen. Use the code on my screen to enjoy a very amazing discount on any account of your choice. So let's go back to the next pair I'm to analyze today. So yeah, this is GBP JPY GJ. I think okay, GJ, yeah. So this is GJ, this is GJ. I'm going to do a setting after now. Let me just continue my video. I need the pair to be in the middle of the screen, so I can see very easily. Okay, so I'm still here. What am I? Anticipation. I'm still waiting for this guy to drop all the way down, maybe to this point, preferably. But if he doesn't get to this point and he chooses to just come here and do this, then we can actually buy. But I think here is going to be better. And when it comes to this place, same thing I'm expecting on GBP JPY is what I'm expecting here. So that is that. I will move forward. This guy has just been in a range since yesterday. That's just been not just yesterday, that's just been in a range for a while now. And not interested in you. Let's move forward. So sorry, I just marked this. This is not a trade I'm currently on. I'm not on this trade. I just marked it yesterday. So I'm not on any trade on gold. I was just testing out something yesterday. We have this deleted. So yeah, I'm still waiting for gold to drop down to this place, but I don't think gold is going to do it. Like I said yesterday, because price has been struggling here, if it wants to move, it could be very fast. And I equally give the logic of trend line around here. So it has moved, and I think it did a trend line retest around here. And I don't know if it's going to, I don't think it will not come down to this point for now until it makes it to this high. So it's best I start looking for other possible structure to trade above here. There's none on 30 minutes. Let's check 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. There's still nothing on 15 minutes. Absolutely nothing. Okay. I think this will most likely work. Okay. This. Okay, this, and this. All right. So price, we'll be waiting for price around here. So this also might work. Where's the other block? Yeah, so this also might hold price. Not a high probability setup for me, because something is missing. Something is actually missing. But price took liquidity, but the liquidity is not enough for me. It's not really enough. But I'll be expecting price to use here as inducement to induce traders come into the zone, do whatever it wants to do. Then we continue the buy to this point. Right? Let me make this M15. No, I won't call it a break of structure because it's not qualify to be called one. But to some persons, it's a break of structure. But I'm not satisfied with this. But the only reason why I'm going to take this is because I have something like a form of a structure, a low here, a high, a low, a high, a low. Then price did what? A break of structure, internal structure, using this place now as liquidity for those. Then came back here, created this point as inducement, and did this. No, this is not a valid pullback, and this. So price can most likely just come here. Some persons might want to be buying from here to do this, come here, then give me something like this, use it simple as liquidity, do this, and boom. So that is just schematics. It's just an idea. So that's the only reason why I might want to be trading here. But for this structure, it is not fully qualified. But just for the fact that the market is moving parabolic, like market is in a state of parabolic. So I feel, or extension, put it that way, for what you guys can understand. Before they used to call it parabolic, but now I think it's extension. That's the word most persons use. So the market is in the phase of extension, right? And market can react off from anything. Can use anything as criteria for pullback. So that is why I'm going to trust this setup for now. So that will be my expectation for gold. Let's check BTC. What does BTC have for us? Okay. Apparently this is my 2-hour structural zone. And let me check and see what. So this is my confirmed 2 hours structure. And this is more like an engineered liquidity. It's looking like an engineered liquidity. Okay. But this is not a pullback from 2 hours length. It's not a valid pullback. I would have used it as a valid pullback for M15, but just for the fact that 2 hours, right, decided to close breakouts above it, it invalidates what I'm saying here, or whatever I'm saying here. So it will feel better if maybe price comes into this point, taps on it, gives a reaction in form of an engineered liquidity, then comes back into this zone here, right, into this zone. Then I can take this trade and move higher. But it's not even looking promising to me because this range is too wide. Like, I mean, if I take this trade from here, where will I be targeting? It's crazy. It's wild. So I won't even be attempting to trade it. The only reason that will make me want to trade this is maybe when price moves all the way to this point, using this low here as inducement, come here and I trade. So that's what I'll be looking forward for today. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys on my next episode. Oh, nice. This guy is coming down. It's coming down. Okay, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Right? I'll see you guys on my next episode. Thanks for watching. And please like, share, support. And for those who are watching on YouTube, you can as well subscribe. Let's grow together. Let's learn together. All right. Thank you guys for watching once again. And bye, guys.